Hey guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here. Welcome back to another episode and a brand new season of Masters FC, the Creator Club Career Mode. It's back. We are back and we are set for Season 2 in the Championship for this one. Look at the teams here that we are going to be facing, We have got so many top sides and I'm really excited to go up against former Premier League teams. Burnley got relegated last season, Brighton came down as well. You look at all the other teams we've got. I think Sheffield United were also the other team. So there are some big games that we've got in this championship season as we push to try to make the Premier League. But we have a few things to get through, ladies and gentlemen. The first and foremost being, who was the player of the season? You guys voted, I gave you the nominees, and in the end, it really came down to two, Giannis Hadji and Timothy Weah. And I thought maybe it would have been closer, but Timothy Weah, in the end, unfortunately, was not even close to Giannis Hadji, who is going to be our first ever J-Bucks medalist and our first player of the season for this series of Masters FC. Hadji, well deserved. Congratulations. He joins the annals of Masters FC history. He's one of only 3 men to have won a J-Bucks medal. Hunter winning God knows how many, and Mark Travers, of course, as well. Of course, you may have noticed as well the brand new kits for this season in the championship, and you may have also noticed that Vodafone are indeed our sponsors for this season. Out of Coca-Cola, Qantas and Vodafone, you voted, Vodafone's won, so Vodafone will be our sponsors for this season in this Puma once again style kit with the awesome little details on the sleeves, on the shoulders there. Vodafone, the main sponsors. It is not a bad looking kit at all. The design looks fantastic. I love the gradient, the way it fades. It's magnificent. Then the away kit as well. It's a black and gold alternate version of the home kit, which again looks just class. I'm in love with the kits this season. And because we can't forget about the goalkeepers, now they have got a teal, like lighter green sort of color here for the goal kits. It's the same sort of pattern design, a little change on the color. Nothing too overwhelming. Puma have given us for the second season, but the last one was a beautiful design. This one's going to stick, and we'll see if we stick with Puma next season. There's a chance that we might end up hopefully moving on to bigger and better things. Nike, Adidas, but hey, Puma have smashed it out the park. And shout out to the real FIFA Pro, who was the designer of these kits. Once again, just like in Season 1, he's delivered another belter batch of kits for this one. So yeah, shout out to him. Let's take a look at our team for Season 2. Alex Palmer is still our #1 goalkeeper. We have got our back line that is pretty well unchanged apart from one signing. Obviously, Bastian Trape, Prescott and Bolton stay the same, but a new signing here, Miles Robinson, 70 rated, an American that we have picked up from the MLS from bloody Atlanta United, 6'2", 24 years of age, and I hope that this guy could be quite a decent little pickup for us. We just got him on a pre-contract. Then looking into the midfield, it's still Delaney, it's still Giannis Hadji and Jack Baines in the middle, and up top, Julio Leschi, Timothy Weah, and Danny Amores still the wingers and the attackers for this season once again. For the championship, this team I'm hoping should be able to push for top 6. We should hopefully at least be making playoffs. That at least for me is the aim. The other substitutes, of course, Cummings, Borthwick, Jackson, Hollebrand, Smallbone, Nathan Evans is still here, Lyndon Gooch, who's still just a great player to have just sitting on the bench, so too with Oliver Burke there as well. And now we're starting to add some youth academy players into this, like Young there as well. Mulgrew, by the way, has actually, our captain for last season, been given a new face. He's going down to 62 overall. He might not feature as much, especially with younger centre-backs coming through, but still, he's got a banging new face, which is beautiful to see. Matty Willick, Boyd has even dropped off way more than Mulgrew has, the real 2 older players that we started the career mode with. Ezra Smith, he's going to hopefully start getting up in overall. Ashworth and Wheatley we're also keeping our eye on as well this season. But yeah, I mean, Charlie Mulgrew now this season, the hair, the beard, everything, he's looking on point. I'm a big fan of Charlie Mulgrew's new look, but we'll see how much he features anyway. Shout out Wizard Mod, mate. Thanks again for putting this one together. Another banging head from you, son. Once again, check out all the lads that are helping me out with making this series as insane as it is in the description down below. But now it's time for us really to get moving. We have 10 million in the bank and 25k worth of wage to start this season with the money that we got from Vodafone, from Puma again this season, then the cash we had left over, 10 million flat. That is enough for us to improve our squad. One thing that I feel like I do need to do is get another right winger in, because a lot of you may know Daniel Arzani was one of the marquee signings. This season, he's gone. He's gone. He's just not in the team. He is gone. He's left. I don't know if it was a contract issue or something, but he's not going to be a part of Masters FC in the championship. No idea what's going on. It barely matters because Danny Morez was doing bits in his place anyway, but I would like another backup right winger. We do have Lyndon Gooch who can play on both sides, and that's fine, but I would like one more extra winger, so I'm going to try to find one right winger. I'm also maybe interested in looking in a different direction for goalkeepers. I don't know. Palmer has had moments where he's been really good, but I'm not totally sold on him. We've got a right back here in Bolton that maybe I could upgrade as well. Julio Leschinamores, I'm kind of willing to give a bit more of a run to. Midfield looks fine. We're really good in midfield. And obviously Weyer up top's not been a problem. So there's really not too many areas I think we need to improve upon. But it's definitely more defensively. We have invested and we've got some scouts that we're sending away to the top 5 European leagues. I've got another scout here ready for just whoever, but I'm going to set up some instructions. I want to try to find a young 23 or younger player in whatever year of his contract, first team quality, that is a goalkeeper. I also want to do the exact same, but this time for a fullback, either a right back, left back. Bastian Trape's fine, but maybe getting a new right back in would be an option. And I did also say that I wanted to get another right winger in specifically. I can always just look for a winger. That is fine, 23 years of age, around first team quality. He doesn't have to be a player that can replace Amores, but still, we'll look for those positions as well. Looking for a goalkeeper, looking for a fullback and a winger, reasonably young here, on top of just first team quality players and world-class players that are in the last years of their contracts, for maybe getting someone on a pre-contract signing. I've already found Harry Sutar from Stoke, who is an Aussie, 6'7" if you don't mind, and obviously in the last 12 months of his contract, I'm looking at him. And I am also currently looking at a few other free agents too here that I've found so far. Daniel Powell looks okay. We've got Wodowiak. I'm going to have to learn it because I know I've probably said it wrong, eh? I almost definitely know I've said it wrong, but if I try to again, I'll probably butcher it even more. But him, and I found an 18-year-old goalkeeper here who's between 61 and 71, so he might be a good little backup to get. I mean, Ricardo Diaz here, so we'll keep looking for these guys though for at least the time being. So I'm going to start advancing forward about a week or so at a time until we get all that information back, all the scouts, all the players do their thing, and hopefully we won't lose any of those free agents if I want to get them. I was getting a lot of loan offers for Burke. I'm still going to say no. Ricardo Diaz, I've got his information back. Wilson can change his position. I'm getting offers right now for Bolton, and I don't know if I want to get rid of him completely just yet. There's also Oliver Burke, who I'm not interested in. A loan to buy, no. I still think Oliver Burke has a future here. And I've got the information back for, oh my goodness me, look at Diaz here, who's ended up being 69 overall. Between a 61 and a 71 goalkeeping ability stat, I did not expect him to be that high. So, Ricardo Diaz, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign him up then. Especially when, oh my god, he's going to be worth basically nothing to give a wage to. This guy's going to walk into this team. I have no idea about his potential, but he's walking into the team already at 18, the highest overall player. And look at the wage that they're asking for me. They're asking for 700 a week. Who can get by on that? Mate, like, are you serious? This is probably against my better judgment. I really shouldn't even be doing this, but mate, this agent is a fraud. But let me just go ahead and bump up your signing bonus to at least, 10,000, and let's make that wage a K. Like, honestly, like, this, I don't know, this, I'm shocked. I can't say anything. Let me sort out your contract though. Let me spice it up a bit for you, even though you're still probably getting robbed, let's be honest. Either that or, I don't know, maybe my scout that found the guy's a fraud. I don't know, I might have bought a dud here. And now here he is, Ricardo Diaz in the team, 18 years of age, 6 whole years younger than Alex Palmer, high overall, he's got to have higher potential. And I'm starting to wonder, like, do I give him a spot in the team? Because, I mean, let's go ahead and compare him and Palmer. Let's see. Palmer's got better handling, better diving for Diaz, only just, better kicking for Diaz, better reflexes, speed's better, positioning is not as good. So I might maybe train Diaz's positioning and then eventually maybe we go for it because the positioning is quite off. I'll give him that sweeper keeper role then in that case and then hopefully get his positioning going a bit. But moving back to the free agents, we're still looking for that right midfielder as well. I've got Alex Blanco, who is apparently a first team quality player, free agent, another Spaniard as well. Matias Gomez from Argentina. I mean, he doesn't look all that incredible, but we'll get him scouting anyway. They're all left midfielders. I could train one of them to become a right winger, but either way though. I've also got Ryan Shirky here as well, who I've gotten before in the past. Great player. I don't know how expensive he's going to be, but I can scout him. If I can find a way to sign him, that'd be an amazing buy. That's for damn sure. Well, we're advancing forward, by the way. I've now made it to the 1st of August, and the first game of the championship in the first game of the month, we're taking on Stoke City away. So yeah, welcome to the championship. Now, before I actually play this first game of the season, I do want to send away my 2 scouts. I won't sign another one with the money that I have yet, because I might go for Ryan Shirky, and he could end up being quite expensive. So I'm going to send Riley Bowen, my 4-star experienced, 4-star judgment scout, again, back to England for 9 months, see what he can find. And as for James Hart, I'm actually going to send him away to, why the hell not? Let's scout Australia. We've already got a ton of Aussies in the team already. Delaney, Evans, you know, we could be adding more a little bit later. Hunter is an Aussie. So we could hopefully have, we could continue the trend of having a bunch of awesome Aussie players for Masters FC and pick up another one. Let's scout there for 9 months. And let's take my first press conference as manager of a championship football club with Masters FC here. Can we finish in the top half? That is definitely the aim. I'm trying to finish top 6. I doubt we'll automatically get promoted. If we do, then that'd just be mad. But realistically, I think we're trying to fight for a top 6 spot here. And Robinson, who we've got from Atalanta, could be a brilliant bit of business. Can he make an instant impact? He wants to prove his worth. I'm sure he will, considering he's the highest rated defender in the team, just walking in. And it's been a quiet window so far. I mean, aside from bringing in Robinson on a free and also bringing in that free agent Diaz, I am happy with the squad, but I also do want to bring in other players. It's about the right players. We'll go with that then. So, all right then, beautiful. Let's move on to this first game of the championship against Stoke City then, people. Stoke City it is then, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to get the dub in our first game? Fingers bloody crossed. It's only going to get tougher here with the level of opponents only going up as well. We've continued to increase sliders more and more throughout the series, and now we're starting on ultimate difficulty, competitor mode, with the sliders jacked all the way up for the AI. Now it starts, I reckon, over a full season, it's going to start getting real challenging. So here we go, people. First game of the season, it gets kicked off right here. Stoke City at what was formerly known as the Britannia Stadium. What is it now? Just the Stoke City FC Stadium it is. Another season, hopefully another brilliant season for us coming up. Hopefully we can go straight up to the Premier League somehow. That would be incredible. Being stuck in the Championship for 2 seasons, while, you know, it wouldn't be the end of the world, could, you know, hopefully be avoided if we hopefully have a real solid, consistent season. They got Tom Ince playing for them here, obviously, Stoke City. My God, a former Masters FC player from last season as well. We've got to keep our eye on him, make sure he doesn't return to haunt us. And a few players making debuts, obviously. We've got Miles, Robinson, the main one. I have Ricardo Diaz on the bench. Unlikely that we'll swap a keeper for a keeper, but we might be seeing a lot of fresh new faces, especially in the later episodes when I might add even more in this window. But here we go, off we go. Campbell's got it kicked off. Stoke City have got it underway. We're running in the championship, ladies and gentlemen. No, League One, we walked that shit. How is it going to go for us this time? Way first attack coming up here. Little one dished off to the right. Delaney, he's got a gap to run into. 1-2 here maybe. Delaney again, no. Left side. Leshy on his right peg. That was always going to get blocked. Telegraphed it. Way out. Oh man, I'm getting held up a bit. Finally, pass off. Delaney, look at this. Oh my God, Hadji. It looked like it was going to get through to him. Not really quite yet. Here we go. Fuck, that's too heavy a through ball. Come on, guys. A bit wasteful. We go and get it right back, though. That's kind. What a ball from Bolton in for Amores here. Could this be a moment? Maybe. Danny. Oh, the step overs. Fucking hell. They are taking so long. Why are we so lethargic? We have to go backward here a bit. They've forgotten about Weah. Look at this. Oh my God, the save from Davies. They completely left Weah open. I ended up pulling the trigger from downtown. Davies has extended his body like ridiculously to make a fingertip stop here. Oh, come on. All good though. We have the corner here. If Weah gets in front, there might be a shot of it, but no. There we go. And there's the pass. Hadji, Weah. Is there a ball up over the top? Maybe a chance for that. Get him to angle his run a little bit to the left here. That's just a heavy ball. Not quite what we were after. Backstick on Amores. It's not going to find Amores. It's going to find Delaney. And Davies has stopped us again. Oh my God. This keeper is unreal, but it looks like he was offside anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. Just fighting to find the opening goal at the moment, and we haven't quite been able to. There is no way Stoke City are going to get this attack, referee. Thank you. All right, half time. We took a little time to get going in that half, but we definitely did toward the end of it. I just haven't been able to find a way through yet. And Stoke have, threatened at times, but I don't feel under too much danger. All that can very quickly change in an instant, though, so we'll have to hopefully get that sorted. Delaney, the advantage has been played. Yes, thank you. And a through ball. I think he's going to be off here. Yeah, knew it. Oh, come on. Come on. We're coming so close. Hadji's going to be onside this time. What a cutting ball that is. Delaney not quite yet. Pass. Way a left foot. Oh, wow, he's missed that by a bit. This could be a day where I'm looking back at all these chances I'm having. That in the end is it's pretty far wide. But like, oh my God, you just wonder, is the goal ever going to come? Oh, that's gone to the wrong player. It might still work out though. This is unbelievable. Super tight angle. Amores finishes it. Finally, we got it. Finally, the goal. Danny Amores, right on the hour mark. We finally have hit the back of the net. Oh, this has been coming. We had options there. That was actually a pass intended for Weah. Found Hadji instead. Hadji slips in Amores. There was one defender for the Stoke City team that was keeping him on by a mile. And that is very well put away in the end. It takes a bit to beat this goalkeeper. I very clearly learned that. And Amores is our first goal scorer in the championship. Get in, son. Finally, we come up with a breakthrough. Please, let's see if we can grab another and seal this thing. Baines is trying to get stuck in there, but he's not able to get the ball off of Klukas at the moment. Bolton from behind. It's just unreal right now. And now all my midfielders have been dragged out here. Palmer has to make a save. Thank you. Guys, it's just so many attempts and lunges in at the ball, and we're actually getting contact on the ball plenty of times. We're just never getting the clean tackle and the possession back. Good save here, Palmer. There's another goalkeeper in town. He's trying to keep for his spot. Prescott eventually gets the clearance away, even though he was backing off him a fair bit. Again, the deflection off Hadji goes to McLean just so easily. Campbell, Robinson makes the tackle. We never get the fucking ball back. We're never getting the ball back from any tackles that we make. Finally, Bastian Trape with the intercept. Bastian Trape again. Amazing tackle. And look at what we're on for here. Delaney up the guts. Delaney knock it forward. Not got the pace to get past Timon. We are seriously trying so hard to kill this game off, but with the amount of time that there is left, maybe we just need to get a grip on it. Robinson. McLean. Trying to hold him up here. Robinson makes that tackle. Let's go, baby. Come on. Can we move quick? From the American to the American. Weah. And now, oh, fucking hell, guys. The physical battles. We're losing so much. Good work, Baines there. Good tackle, son. Come on. Hopefully here we can finally seal this one. Hadji's making a move in. All right, 3 minutes to go. We can kill this off. We can. Weah. We can. Delaney. Is this the moment? It is the moment. Delaney has finished it. And Edward Delaney has sealed the 3 points. That took a fair bit of time, but we finally got there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're walking away with 3 points in our first game of the season. Delaney's got his first. Referee doesn't waste any time blowing up for full time after that. We have secured the dub. 3 points in the bag. A 2-0 victory. And yeah, good job, lads. Job well done. Let's move on to the next game, on to the next round. Continue with August. Continue with this entire season, setting it up. But a good, solid start in the championship. A tough start, but we get out with the right result. Let's go, boys. 2-0. Up the Masters FC. Come on. Out of that game, I'll get moving on to the next one that we have against QPR. Will be our first home game of the season. We will play that in the first, or should I say next episode, first game of the next episode. But before I let you go, I will tell you that I have just got my report back for Ryan Shirky. So, or Ryan Shirky anyway. So, let's see how much he's actually going to be worth. 17 years of age, 72 rated. The pace is obviously for a winger not quite there, but the agility, the balance, the ball control and dribbling, he would be lovely to have as an option for us. And I mean, I'd probably make him my backup winger, if not starting, and maybe Amores would become my backup. But still though, 5-star weak foot and skill moves, that excites the hell out of me. I think he'd be great. He is going to cost though 6.5 mil, that's his value, but he'd cost between 8 to 11. We might not even be able to afford him. We might need to sell someone else, but I might pose the question to you. Do we spend the money here on Shirky, or do we maybe sign like a free agent winger? Because I got a few of them. I've got Blanco here. I've got Matthias Gomez as well. We've got Polish bloke that I'm scared of pronouncing his name. He's got 85 and 94 pace, and pretty well-rounded stats everywhere else. Nowhere near the dribbling, but Daniel Powell, a 30-year-old with good pace and all that stuff too. Like, there are options for us. Do I get one of these free agents for free, or do I pay almost everything I have for Ryan Cherky? If, I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know. Whatever seems to get the most love is probably the option I'll go with in the next episode, but we are done here for this first episode of Season 2 in the Championship. We're off and rolling. We're going to go play our first home game in the next one, but for now, lads, that will do it for me. My name is Master Bucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until the next episode, catch you later, and bye-bye.